Yeah, so good morning. It's freezing outside. Don't really want to go out, so down the crystals. That's kind of worked out, hasn't it? Because I was going to stream this anyway. And there's my mic. Fucking. You probably didn't hear me for like most of that because I forgot to put my mic on. I'm a bit out of practice. I don't know if that's obvious, but yeah, behind the crystal. So today we're gonna be in Substance Beta, and I'm planning to do some more texturing on the Streetlamp model. I somehow got hiccups. That doesn't arrive today. That came out of nowhere. So, But yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into it. I've kind of done like so far just kind of been busy staining the stainless steel. You can also, I don't know where the pivot point is in that. It's not where I think it should be. There, I was rotating a little bit more to how I was expecting. could just do that. Also, put you back to perspective. But you can see I've done a little bit detailing. Now, if you have not looked at my behind the scenes sort of Tumblr, not blog, but so that's what I showed off a few weeks ago. Then, but I also started saying that it looks like rain, although it hasn't quite worked as well as I hoped it would, honestly. However, we can just, before we get into the main show, just, you know, get that. So it's probably gonna be one of these ones. So turn off for that plane. Then we're gonna wait for it to update. Refresh, and then we can, you know, go on from there. But we're mostly gonna be focusing on like the sensor box area, adding some detailing there. But let's just correct the default first. So how's everyone today? I hope everyone's had a good week. I hope it's been an agreeable one. Mine's been a bit up and down. Like, gee, maybe it's not where it should be. It's not that one. This one? I really would like to get out as well. It's gonna be one of these ones. Yep. Awesome, okay. Just have to remember that because I'm not gonna save that right after that. Even though I probably should. Yeah, everyone's doing well. Oh yeah, it's gonna look like a, you know, murder icing thing. I was meant to sort of like warm plastic just where the rain would have hit. But you know, that varying effect. So honestly, I genuinely think the best looking effect was literally where like here on the edges for this, either where the actual sensors are. That's probably where like the best effect of it is. It's a bit more give or take. So where do we want to start? I mean, we could do like this screw thing there, but honestly, no one's really gonna see it, so probably I'm not gonna do that. This is like pointless detailing. Might start adding some rust around, you know, scattered around here probably. So I think, yeah, that's probably a good start. If I would have to, guess. I'm just trying to think, which is very dangerous, but I'm just trying to think, you know, where do I begin? I think, yeah, probably rust is probably the best course of action. I mean, it's a bit late to use that one, so we're just going to use this rust and just going to go from there. So, probably kind of good, because we're going to need like two separate things. But, so, name this Rust Group. So, just bear with me while I name that. Okay, so then. Nope, that black mask, add paint. Okay, so let's see, what bosses do we have that would work? I mean, good choice ones. Back around and find out. I mean, Can I change the colour? Wait, I'm doing a little bit of a lighter brown. But yeah. I mean, that's not bad. Like honestly, yeah. What I'm just trying to do is just trying to give really like warm effect. Oh, well, I don't do that. That would be a great start, wouldn't it? Oh, baby. If I can layer it, well, I might actually be able to do that, but I might have to be in a different route. No. It seems to also... Oh yeah, because it's a brushes, not... Don't actually like the picker tool. That was not what I wanted. Just trying to increase that size. I have to try it. I need like a light part, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that. Okay. Okay, that's definitely something from the painter, because that's not, those blocks are not meant to be there. I want to try something, but this is going to be a stupid layout. I just want, so like, so like kind of like a bit more light around there, but most of it like in there. I mean, that looks pretty good to me, because I've had it, so yeah. But since it's a plastic, I have to remove that. But one problem at a time. New paint. That's not what I chose there. And quite frankly, I don't really want to know what I chose. No, okay, so I just created there's no paint layer. So oh, that really is not helpful. A little bit more like that. Like honestly, yeah, that looks pretty good. Kind of liking that. And yo, man, I can dig it. And then, yeah, this one's I'm not quite so sure on. Probably will have to change the opacity of this one a little bit. What's that point I end up doing? Something like that. That's probably take around like 20-30% off. Take the edge off a little bit, and then take that off for like that. Same with this. Same with that. Oh, that was not what I wanted. I would thank you for not doing that. Listen, something fishy's going on here. I mean, I could just also just do it for the other ones, but I can't forget about that. And then just gonna want to make sure that none of these are affecting it. It's going to do them, not so. Not entirely. Because the other, yeah, the rest of us is the same. But yeah, that's looking pretty good, genuinely speaking. I wonder if this has something to do with the rain. Maybe that's why. It's like, that could just be like rain or thing, which is only reads to pick up for this metal portion. But yeah, wow. Because I'll have to do some sort of different one thing for your own plastic there. But bearing in mind that A, got hiccups, which I hate. But secondly, like, these things are like all one model using one UV map, because you know I use like arrays to do it, and also like linked these two when I need like separate ones for that. So which is easier and also uses less of the UV map. You also just have to be a little bit more mindful of that when you like texturing things, because this is going to cause the stream to lag. Well, it saves, but I would rather lag the stream and save instead of losing progress. So you know, I've been always told save little and often, so that's what we're doing right now. Yep, there we go. Gee, that was not a very flattering angle to be frozen at, huh? Like, gee Louise, and also... Oh, that's the arm, that's why that black thing is right. But we are saved. So that's good, so now we can continue kind of rustifying everything. So, the paint, let's use a different thing for this. That is not we what we're after, definitely not dust. I mean, that, if I, probably would have been a lot better weird if I, just trying to think. Maybe with the rain thing, but maybe not, but. See, I kind of done a bit accidental there, didn't I? But that might have been actually been a lot better for the weighing thing instead of what I ended up doing, which means I'll probably end up just knowing me. I'm probably going to end up redoing that, but one problem at a time. That's not today's thing. Well, it might be today's thing, but point being is that nah, I'm not going to try to do that right now. So no, probably something like, no, that's more like fair, isn't it? hairy. Yeah, hairy, so that is not really what we want on this instance. Impressing this chunk. Monet. We could try Monet, see what happens. If I come on and find out. We're going to use that with the sponge. Where's the sponge? Because again we have to change the size a little bit. If I could stop accidentally pressing that one when I want to do this one, I would thank myself for it. I also realised when I put it in the waffle, like this box is actually inverted. It's not the right. The faces are not facing the right way, which is regrettable because I thought I was extra good on that this time around, but evidently not. Maybe I just didn't notice on the UV maps, but hey ho, it is what it is. I'm not really gonna go faffing around with that at this time index. Yeah, we'll do that there as well. And then listen, something fishy is going on here. Something like, again, 30%. 30, you know, that's probably what we're after. Do another thing here for the mask. Don't know what I did there, so I'm just going to do it real quick. And then the trademark, just put this there, that to there, and do it like that. So just avoid that. And then we're gonna have to do like a waffle thing and do like screw bolts for that, for like wiring would have gone up into this box to begin with, because the wiring is not external. That was a very deliberate choice on my part. Right, so where's like, can I just have like a, yeah, give me a basic air brass. Bark. Woof woof bark bark. It's funny. Oh, the hiccups suck, I tell you what. Okay. Okay, so... One to one. I mean, we'll change that to... I don't know. No. 2D only. Maybe because otherwise, yeah, it's a stretch. So we're just gonna do it to about, yeah, about 2 to 1, which is about the aspect ratio of the of the UV map. So that's fine. That should at least help with any unwanted stretch marks. Well, not stretch marks, but you know, stretching up the normal map. Should probably be a lot more prominent when this thing's exported by what's it? Yeah, so 4K by 8K, which obviously you can't set that in here, but you can export it as like 8K. So the resolution this thing's going to be exported at. Anyway, which was the new one? That is the book down there. So we're just going to have this to there. Check the manually set the roughness to about. Ooh, I would say about there. This would probably be a good UV, you know, a good hardness. Change the size to that. Yeah, that's what I was just calculating that. Just I want to see the size, although I want to see the roughness. Not. Yeah, let's turn up this. Probably it's probably a little best just to use a mouse for this portion. But yeah. So. Okay, so we probably will need orthographic. Oh, well, we could just do that. Find where that is on the UV, which is not in the right aspect ratio, but we can really see where that is. Don't know what that is. Honestly, Frank knows what that is, because I certainly don't. There is something else. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but there it is. Okay, so wait, of course. Can I just do this and then? I don't think so. No. Mirror Y. Well, let's just set this back to mirror X. But yeah, if I so that's that. Fuck. Well, the answer to for that riddle is no. You cannot do that. Not without a lot of fiddling. So this is gonna be difficult. I need to get this about the right. This should be about the right zoom. We just have to make sure like the entire thing is showing, like so, and then. Nope. So it'll be a bit. Then. Yeah. And then. And then, yeah, like that. Oh, that's... Ah, fuck me, I guess. That is not the... Like... A, that's not the right size. And, like, B, more to the point... Oh... Oh... Like, more to the point, that is not the... Like it's not even. That is not white. Shit, we can do it like this. We can use that this as a base, but we might even be able to do it this way. Which, you know, that would be ideal. So If we disable that, how's... I mean, it's not bad, it's definitely better. And it's relatively straight. This is why I don't think you'll be able to tell. Wait, no, wait, you can. You 100% can. Look at that. What am I kidding myself? Oh, that's such a lean. What's on thing of the fabricator? Honestly, I think, yeah, these are pretty straight, but it's just like these things. I don't know. To me, that doesn't look straight. It doesn't have that the lighting is suboptimal, but if I try to get this to what it would be height or no height. You know, you could just not work. Okay, that seems like the one. No, it isn't. You can see that isn't. You can see like that's just inverted world, which is not ideal. Which is definitely not helping when I'm trying to... Need like an unlit, like mixed texture thing. Widow me this. I tell you, if I go to an orthographic view, the oh, where is this thing trying? So to move it on. That is add layer. These fucking hiccups. So it'll be about there. We're just trying to make sure that's even, and then arguably I think that's worse. But yeah, it's actually the thickness is not really the same, so it's not like I'm really losing much, is it? F3. Delete that. Add layer. We'll just do it this way because. Oh yeah, but I have to disable that. Let's go in Genghis. So yeah, let's do it like this. Oh, that was probably not white, but I mean, yeah, there's no difference in that regard than the other one, but there goes F2, not F1. And we have actually had made sure because I held down like Control Shift to make sure like the lines were straight and just kind of like snapped to an angle. So we should, in theory, that should be fine now. She says, not entirely convinced herself. Stop, you know, whacking things. That would be a great song, wouldn't it? But yeah, so yeah, I'm still whacking stuff. But yeah, let's do that. Which I think could be in the electrical boxing, which we'll deal with in now. electric box. No, we're going to move this to inside light sensor. That would still have a group name, wouldn't it? Okay, that's for lab. Folder 3, let's read through that. Find this up here. Then a new layout, because we're going to do just for screws, because you know I screwed up. Tools. Screw, which would probably be under S. Weld, no. Which is what I did for the edges there. That's what I used for the spray. Screw bolt. Oh, I did a fill layer by accident. Okay, I'm sorry, have a nice day. Oh. Yeah, that's not weird. I don't think that's for anything, is there? Nope. Can I use my tool, please? I would, you know, thank you for it. Gee, thanks, let me get if I do it like this. Yeah, it can make it like this. Did I do like X? So... Probably alright, yeah, realistically, so... There. Sure, that works, I guess. Do that a little bit higher. Too high. And then... So that's not even... Okay. Just want to make sure it's like in a relatively right place. Because they like randomize like rotation as well, which is unfortunate. I tried to recreate this tool in Armor Paint and I just couldn't really randomize the rotation. So that point is good enough, isn't it? Yeah, so like you can see like there the rotations are different. So, but unfortunately we don't have that luxury. I don't know where you are. At this kind of scale, you know, it might look better once it's exported at 8K, but there's only so much upscaling will do. I don't know why I'm just keep going like I'm a fracking puddle, but you know. See, that was like one of the main detailing points I want to do. Gotta wait for this to yeah. I'll be right back, everyone. Make sure I click the like button. Hello, I am back. I have grabbed some strawberries right here in my little bites bowl thing I got from Busy Bees on the other right. But yeah, got something to snack on because I don't really have any other snacks. So yeah, I got that, so we can try to continue now. So yeah, if I don't button mess the other two buttons, that would be a great start. So I've done that. But actually, yeah, we'll probably put that in there. That's where it needs to be. Running in that underside group. Yeah, right into underside group. Yeah, that's not a very nice tasting strawberry. Yeah. Right, sensor the side group. Yeah, yuck. Ugh. In theory, I have done my teeth like an hour ago, so that mintiness should have gone away. In theory, she says. Yeah, I'll probably do stop doing some minor rust. That's gonna take so long though. I don't even know where to begin. I know, with my end. Maybe there's some blotches here and there, but I just having trouble visualizing where to put the rust. Probably gonna save again. Won't do anything else, which means that thing's gonna lag the live stream. But again, I haven't named it, so I want to remember that. Yeah, I think rust fine. Okay, that one tastes a little bit better. A little bit though. Materials. I don't even know how I got these stupid hiccups. I just woke up with it. Include randomness. I mean, yeah, I'll probably say that's probably what that icon there means, isn't it? We'll have another one there, but as a separate thing. And a scale of 2 to 1. There you go, yeah, you can see that has a big stretching issue. We're just gonna paint layers on top for doing it non-destructively. And we're just gonna give the lightest of touches, at least as light as I can do, because I'm rather heavy-handed. And I mean that in the most literal way. So something like that. We're just gonna be trying to be as gentle and just give minor loss. We don't really want to do a whole lot of it. Honestly, trying to be, you know, sometimes, you know, less is more. That is the primary objective. You know, that's the goal. Whether we achieve that or not is, you know, remains to be seen. No, that's the bad one. Oh, well, fuck you, I guess. If you could stop doing that, that'd be great. Stand by. I'll be right back. No, that's not the right one. Hey, yes, I am back. Brothers decided to come bully me for no reason. Anyway, back to the point. Why would you... I didn't even press the button. Why would you do that? Just gonna step it there just because I want to try to do this a little bit more... Well, a little less destructively. I mean, I know there's these procedural generation things, but I'm trying to I just want it's just a generation. You know, these smart masks are a little heavy-handed for what I'm trying to achieve. Having said that, it's not like I'm being much better at this time index. Better a little bit on the edge, sort of there. Jeez, yeah, that is the most sprinkling of rust you've ever seen in your life. Again, we're gonna have to like set the mask, so we'll probably do that right now. Set that to This is gonna be difficult because this is such a. I mean, we could do it here because it's not really affecting it. Nope. Fuck me, I guess. This is going. Fuck yourself. Thank you. Why you weren't doing that before? I'm not entirely sure. We might change that out later. I just want to try and do this right now. And I was trying to. Gonna have to be careful. Gonna have to like undo it on like the plastic clips and so forth. So yeah, I'm just trying to look what's like the actual inside of where the bulbs are. It's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. I would probably just select like you know unlit mode, but the trouble is, for whatever reason, the inside is also not like. Wait a minute, I'm not entirely sure. Frankly, how I've done that. Honestly. Like even by my standard, that's impressive how I did that. Heavy-handedness around these sort of edges. I mind just doing that around, like, all around. So like that. Which honestly, that actually looks pretty good. Actually, I'm actually very happy how that looks. If I'm going to be totally real with you. But let's try to get a little bit lighter so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. The sound of these tubes are actually not going to be metal good. I think that might actually end up looking very good if it did, but you know. No, I don't like this song. Yeah. That does not help. Thank you. Much better. This is a little bit more my jam, my vibe. I just gotta do like these with the bolts. Ah, fat. I mean, it's doable. It's just like, just kind of like the realization that how much work I actually still have left to do on this. Is, you know, It's gonna be a bit overwhelming at times. Cool, like you gotta like do this part first, like do this section, and then kind of move on to that. So we've done that, and now doing this, but this is honestly everything just me, because I thought I was gonna do like a smart thing, a smart mask, but I haven't, so I could have honestly just used that on that, but hey ho, it is what it is. But yeah, the sponge thing is actually working amazingly well, actually, I think, considering. In terms of giving kind of like the effect I want. Bit of a, like a colon sort of thing. Let's try. Don't want it all out, I want some like more heavy-handed parts than others. Something like that, yeah. And then this side and that. Okay. I might have to rearrange this to put like doing on top or something like that. Because, yeah, it's not quite what I want. But you know, we'll work, cross that bridge when we get there. And then we're just gonna move that there so we can see what we're doing. You're actually doing pretty good so far, but we'll save what we have done because Stars knows I won't be able to recreate that, so I'm not going to try. Good. It would suck if I lose that this progress, I'll be honest with you. I am a bit tired, I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be complete 100. But we still got half an hour to kill and we can do a lot of work in half an hour, so, you know. New layer. Paint. It's like a weird thing where, you know, because of the edge, I don't think it would get much better than like that, because it's facing downwards essentially. I mean, we really should deal with like this, so that, that, that. And that, I just want to make sure like that is all decent. I suppose I don't have it before I saved, but you know. Yeah, you know how it is. Okay, so I started like the little bits and pieces there. Okay, that helps with lighting, so we'll do it like this, so we can actually see what the fuck we're doing. New layer, so we can do this a bit non-destructively. And then like, point out on these sort of edges. So, yeah, so a bit. Yeah, just to signify a bit of overlaps. Although we are gonna like waste that. We change the softness, or is that as soft as it's gonna go? Oh well, that does not help, does it? Spacing. No, as soft as it's gonna go. Okay. Well, we could change the opacity of this to then to like. Well, I'm just gonna want. Yeah, I don't have to grade that out a little bit because we went very hard on that, so that's how we're gonna do. You know, we're just gonna decide like, you know, that is not doing it for me to. So, but we still gotta kind of do things like this. I like that. Oh, that's okay. This I'm doing too heavy-handed now. That is it's not really helping my cause either. I'm being a lot more heavy-handed than I kind of want to be. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Okay, change. Look at this again. Just I'm not entirely satisfied with that, so we're just gonna deafen that down. You know, tone it down a little bit. Take it down a couple of notches. There we go. A little bit better. Is it perfect? Oh, frack no. But it's, you know, something. And now we're gonna have to deal with this mess. Which is not gonna be terribly fun, but you know, it is what it is. We're saving again. And then we'll move on to like that kind of area, which you can't see because saving, but take my word for it, that's what we're doing. Preferable. And now new paint layer. Nope, I don't know what that was, but let's not do that. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work because that's off of it. We're gonna like turn it, like deactivate it for this part afterwards. Well, we're just gonna do this. 4.11, we're just gonna have to remember that. a little bit more like up here, and then go like swooping down there. We're going to increase that to that, and then do 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 da 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 da. Yeah, it's nice doing it differently. So it means like we can mix it up a little sort of thing between up there, give it more variety. Between something like that. Then it goes something like that. Use that off with that. And we'll just, I'll be like a separate things. This will make me feel a bit better. Of course we still do the other side as well, but yeah, potato. World's a breeding grounds for rust, apparently. Apparently, she says. Not entirely convinced that. Like, don't fact check me there. And then, yeah. Dang it. Try and sponge it up. So like that sort of thing. I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just slouching and that's not really helping me any easy. He's not having my back at the base. You can actually see like now in the thumbnail like there's kind of like the rust thing because of the mask, so that's pretty funny, I say. And then yeah, we'll like run there is, and then oh yeah, I haven't done the other side yet. That's a high crap. Something like that sort of thing. Thing like that. Oh, we're gonna have to undo the. Make sure the bolts are not affected. But I'm also not very. I'm gonna be moving. I'm not terribly satisfied with the effect anyway. I'm stuck to deal with this side as well. I meant it. You know. Not there. Go the opposite way. I want to. What the fuck is the world doing there? She's just kind of twitching. I'm not entirely sure what. That's not supposed to happen. That's not why. Then it's just switching back again. That. No, that's not the right button. Then do. There you go. Then paint. Yeah, something like that. Like these sweeping kind of effects I'm doing, it's working remarkably. There you go. Now then, we're going to sort like I'm doing. And so, no to you, no to you. You, or you, or you. There's the thing again. Or you. Really? I think I have to set it to overlay or something, and that's not right. Oh, that would. What's the overlay thing again? Oh, why would you put that there? There's on the other screen. Oh, why? Hmm? Oh, is that just because of where it's with us? Okay, yeah. That should not be going. Oh. Has a new bug. What in the name of Mike? Like, it's not even on the screen. Like, how is this happening? Is that? This is like for the same reason. Okay, yeah, something to do with this screen capture. The screen capture is not right. That is not 1920 by 1080. You're lying to me. For some reason, it's causing that. I couldn't tell you why it's doing that. It's probably for the same reason why this, like the menu stuff, is all about difference, wouldn't it be, or overlay? No overlay. Screen. Okay, if we turn this off. And yeah, okay, so screen, that's what we're after. There we go. Problem solved. Save. Because I want to save that before it actually, quads itself. But yeah, we're making good progress so far in terms of detailing. I'm very happy with what we've done so. There we go. So paint, and then that 4 of them. And then again, this is going to bring over screen. And I'm supposed to work. Just because of what we're trying to do here and what we're going to have to do afterwards. Yeah, I'm a bit too heavy-handed. So again, about this. Something like that. Just a bit more line up and like almost like a zigzag sort of thing is what we're trying to do. Something like that. A little bit detail more up there. Changing lighting so we can see what we're doing. We should give this trimmer some oil, because yeah, that is being a lot tougher to move than it honestly should be. I mean, yeah. Okay, so now we just mouse, and in theory we should just clear that up. Well, too much hassle. No, that's correct. Okay, and then yeah. Maybe do this as well for that. Let's make sure. And then yeah, that should be fine, she says. Yeah, that's not bad, all things considering. No, it's not like doing like the actual pole itself. It looks like it, like, you know, it's like a zombie, like an infected thing. Fact, that was not. No! No, but that's not the reference I'm trying to do. Such devastation! This was not my intention. In some aspects, it probably has a little bit more heavy-handed than I kind of thought I would be. But yeah, save my. Excuse me. Just because I am very paranoid. And I know I just won't be able to recreate it again. If Armor Paint taught me anything, if you just randomly forget my say, the mask that I've done, I've even kind of. Yeah, can you like get back to it? Thank you. Okay, so. Paint. Because now we're gonna start getting down here, so. Actually, I don't really know what to do for this part, I'll be honest. So we're just gonna start messing around with it until we find something that looks good. No. I'm trying to do a lot more of digital touch than I think I'm doing right now, so I'm going to start messing with the opacity of this layer, if I'm going to be honest. So yeah, so okay, 74%. I was going to go say, oh, not like that 1% is going to do much different, but still, it's like, sure, cool, thank you, I guess. That does not good. Not at all. Like, something like that, maybe. I don't know, something like. Something along those lines, maybe. I mean, we can always just say what the thing about. I think it just doesn't do much. Which is very possible because right now it is really being heavy-handed. Yeah, that's probably the first time I got to like 50%. It's usually been like around 68 to 70%. It's the first time I got like sub 50%. Trying to rein it in a little bit. No, then like, yes. Something like that, yeah. So let's do the outside as well, I noted. Can't think of a reason why not to, let's put it like that. Because if I have the lighting the right way so I can see what I'm doing, that also would kind of help, wouldn't it? So, looks good to me. Doop. Don't know how you did that. I'm looking. Like you said, it's something like that. I was like, how do you manage that one? Yeah, so like that. Put that back to 1. And then that's that button. I didn't realize that's where my finger was resting. My thumb. I feel like me trying to be gentle at it, it's not really doing as well as it was doing on the top bit. On the slave, I'm totally real with you. So like that. Sure. So yeah, like probably like that. Sure, okay. Man, let's try to do like some of the opacity stuff for these other layers. Which one would probably be like this one, I would imagine. Yeah, so 60. Because again, I want a slightly worn effect, and I think I might just overdone it. So I just want to make sure we can get my ducks in a row, as it were. Sort of like that. If those are the crowns not bad, but now it's going to be like these up here. So yeah, something like that, because bearing in mind how heavy-handed the main thing is, like, there, before I keep like the intensity of the boss around the surrounding sort of area, just to maintain consistency. But yeah, I think the other parts can just have like lower intensities, and that will probably work in my favour, she says. But yeah, let's, for one last time, let's save, because I'm quite ready to wrap it up there. So we'll wait for this to save, because it will inevitably freeze the entire live stream, and then we can just wrap it up there. That is kind of like my plan of action right now. Done? Are we ready? Ooh, huzzah! We're back in business. Okay, so yeah. On that bombshell, we're going to leave the live stream there. Hiccups. Scroll you down because I don't need that anymore. Okay, so honestly, very good stream. Very good stream. We made a lot of progress on texturing the street lamp. Added a bit of detail on the sensor box, which was one of the main goals. So we have done that. So that's good. We've started to add like a bit of wasp over the thing, but we'll continue to mess with the opacity to make sure that gets to about where I need that to be. But yeah, it's nice. So we've done a lot of detailing. We've also done the underside, like with the panel, with the screws. That was kind of something I wanted to do, so I'm glad I've finally done that. And that looks pretty good up from the weird like things. But again, I could just be the fact it's 2K by 8K, or no, 4K by 2K. Imagine when we upscale that to like 4K to 8 by 8K. That will probably sort itself out. But as I said, there's only so much upscaling will solve in that regard. But yeah, very happy on the progress. So on that note, thank you so much for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be streaming again on Twitch on Tuesday the 10th. Tuesday the 10th of February at 2000 hours GMT, so 8 PM for Little Nightmares 3. Because I've been playing through that on my Twitch channel every Tuesday, so we'll be going through that. I'm also I'll be streaming Behind the Crystal again in 2 weeks' time, which would be the 21st, because I'm going to be visiting grandparents, so that probably won't happen. But so this will be the only Behind the Crystal of February. But hey, oh, it is what it is. Would rather visit grandparents. That's a bit more of an important thing. But I'll continue to work on this project in my meantime whenever I can. So yeah, have a good weekend, everyone. Hope you enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you around. Bye. Bye.